We're now joined via Teams by Sanet Fagan, Cares for Life Managing Director. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon, Sanet. So you were on the ground. What are some of the most urgent needs of the people on the ground? Of course, this is one of those devastating fire incidents.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity and giving me the opportunity to be a voice. Of course, the most devastating part is the fact that you lose everything, documentation, your belongings, your home, and in some cases like this mom that we have just heard about, your child. So we are just trying to restore them in some way by starting to feed them and giving them some food for tonight. They've already started to rebuild the shacks, so we are definitely in need of food because we are feeding over 1,000 women, children and men now over the next 4 days until they've got shacks rebuilt and they can cook for themselves.
Of course, we know that, this fire has not only destroyed so many shacks, but affected several families. 2 people have died, including a 5-year-old little girl. Just talk to us about, have you been able to give any support to the family or have spoken to them at the very least? Do you know how they're doing?
Yes, we have spoken to the mother. We are keeping her very close and seeing how she's doing. Of course, her emotions is not well because she feels responsible for the fact that her child died. She feels like maybe she could have done more to protect her children. But being a single mom, is difficult in a settlement like this. She also has a young baby, and she was trying to save both her children, but unfortunately, lost the eldest. So we are giving some therapy to her, and we're making sure that she's got everything that she needs. But yeah, we know that that's going to take a long time for her to heal and to feel safe again.
Of course, in some of our reports, from our reporters that were also on the ground, one of the things that they saw was that these particular shacks were very close to one another. At this point in time, do we know what might have caused this recent fire?
Well, when you're living in a situation like this where you've got no power, no water, no sanitation, and you have to cook, you often find open fires and stoves where people will cook. And unfortunately, it is also true that you sometimes find people that will drink and get drunk. We never know exactly what causes the fire, but we know that it is homes too close to each other and a lack of infrastructure that really causes, crisis situations like this.
Now, as SA Cares for Life organization, you are obviously dealing now with the immediate needs of the people. What are some of those immediate needs? And also, how can other people, organizations also provide assistance?
Well, like I mentioned, we really always need food because not only are we cooking for everyone and all the women and children, as you can see in the background, we also have them dishing up right now coming from the squatter camps where they are building their shacks. So we need to cook. So food is always very important. And then also remember they have to start over. So you can imagine what is in your house: pots, pans, bedding, cushions, blankets, anything. They've lost everything. They really don't have anything left. So anything that you feel that you can donate will really help a lot. And we are stationed here. We have put out a relief center here at the church, B Church, just behind the Woodlands Mall in Pretoria East. So when you arrive here, you will see our tents and our banners, and you can drop off donations, and you can also come and volunteer to help us sort out all those donations and hand it out to the families.
Sanet, thank you so much for your time on the program. Sanet Fagan there from SA Cares for Life, and she's the managing director. Of course, that fire at Woodlands Cemetery Informal Settlement in Pretoria East.